Hello and welcome to another 2 Minutes with the Mayor. Last Friday, the governor unleashed his plan on how he's going to start releasing the public, and we wanted to give everyone an update on how we plan on doing that as a city. There's going to be several challenges. Some things that are still being done have to be completed, but I will give you an update on what we are planning. As far as City Hall will be open. It's open as of today, and but if you have to come, then come. If you can do your business by phone or email or any other source, please do that. We don't want to have a lot of people in here. We don't want people being close to one another, but it's really kind of hard to control at City Hall. So we just ask if you do have business to do and you can do it electronically or some other form other than being here, please do that. I am scheduling meetings. I'm being very precautious on how we do schedule those meetings. If it's more than 2 or 3 people, we are meeting in council chambers. We're disinfecting before, disinfecting after. And so we are trying to take care of business as usual, but it's going to be a little more challenging. So if you do want to schedule a meeting with me, you can do that. And we are starting to take those again. As far as utilities office will be open as of Thursday. The reason Thursday is we are waiting on our shields to come in to put plexiglass along the front of the counter so that when you come in, if we're transferring money, we should have plexiglass up, and it is ordered and we're just waiting on the install, which should be Wednesday afternoon. So we will be opening the utilities office on Thursday, but we also want to maintain the number of people inside to meet the social distancing requirements. So with that being said, there is a lobby, and inside the lobby we want to keep it to 4 people only, but you'll be able to stand in the door and see how many people are in there. So be patient. If someone asks you to please stand outside in the lobby, please do that until the number of people leave so we can maintain our social distancing. Again, be patient as everyone works through these processes because they are not the easiest to do. As far as my executive orders, I want to go over Executive Order 2020-01 and 2020-02. They still stand. The first one is for department heads having the ability to send people home if they're sick. And the second one, it still maintains that matches the Families First Coronavirus Act. And those are still in place. So we need to keep those ordinances in place to match those two. Ordinance 6633 has expired, and it's okay that it has expired. We don't need to renew that because it's covered federally from the Department of Labor standpoint. Parks Department is going to be a little tricky. There are several different guidelines based on the different facilities we have and the different number of people. I will say the easiest way to do it is if you have the building rented or you want to rent the facility, you need to call the Parks Department and they will tell you the number of people you can have in the facility. Again, each one is different, from the Red Cross shelter to the Miller building to the Roberts building, just to the structures outside the shelters. And all those have different requirements. The park pool is going to be a big one. We are yet undecided on that. We are working on that. We're trying to figure some things out. There are a lot of unanswered questions on that one. There's a lot of misinformation on that one. Some information says yes, some information says no. Some gives one date, some gives another date. So we are looking only at what the governor is saying. As far as pools, we are talking to other health departments. We're talking to our health department. We're asking a lot of questions. And we just want to make sure that if we can do this, we provide the same level of service. We just don't have all the answers to that one yet. As those become available, we will let everyone know. I know we want to start getting back to normal, but we also still must be very careful. The basketball courts are still closed. The tennis courts and pickleball courts are still closed. They might be reopening, it looks like, around May 24th, but there still could be some caveats with that. So everything that we have done so far, as far as releasing it and opening it back up to the public, could be subject to change. We have to watch what the numbers do. We have to watch what's going on, and if we have to tighten the clamps back up, we will. But we just have to be paying attention to what's going on. So bear with us. Again, this whole virus from the beginning. It seems like things were changing daily. They still can. So just hang in there. As you do get out in public, please do it smart. Don't chastise people for following what they believe, and some who are not. Some are wearing masks, some are not. So don't be cruel and mean to other people for how they choose to respond. Just do what you know to do is right and go on. If you have any questions, you can always feel free to call. We are getting a lot of calls here at City Hall. You can call the health department. Health department can answer your questions as well. And again, if you have questions on the buildings, call the Parks Department. Thank you and have a wonderful day.